And we are live from
What's
the
up,
Streamer
guys?
Collabs. Was it
HQ,
Streamer
guys. Yeah, man.
Collabs?
Yeah, Streamy Weemy headquarters.
Streamy Weemy headquarters, the big yo infamous, and
The big ballsy wuzzy. So I would love to say I'm on an ant hill or in
let's
space
go
or
coaster.
somewhere right now, but my camera was being weird. Like it was fucking up my hair. It was not zoomed in right. I was trying to just get the podcast started. So today you get to just see this picture of my beautiful face, and I'll be wandering around somewhere next week.
Nice,
Positively, absolutely.
nice, nice.
Yeah, man.
All right, man. Well, let's say that we jump right into it this week, man.
I would say, yeah,
What is
let's do just that by starting off by reading some of these beautiful questions we've got.
Yes,
So,
sir.
uh, first one, how do I know I'm not getting scammed with partnerships? Because a lot of people you see, like, take Moist Critical for example. You'll see Moist Critical promoting, I think he's promoting a comic book series, then like an energy drink. So a lot of people out there who stream on Twitch and drop their cups in the background have partnerships going on. So a lot of people who are starting off might be interested in that and might be wondering how exactly to go about that and how to know if it's legit or not.
Oh well, I mean, usually if you go through Stream Elements, they have partnerships going on pretty much all the time. They're offering me one for what is it? I'm not gonna say I'm not actually doing it, but
Yeah.
if you go through Stream Elements, they will offer you partnerships. If you look it up, you'll find partnerships. But Stream Elements I know is the safest one, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you just apply to like well-known like companies or even like companies that just look trustworthy, I feel like you're on the right path there.
And like if you go on someone's website, you should be able to find like contact pages,
Mm-hmm.
like a contact me. You fill out a form, be like, hey, I stream. Here's my link. Da da da. Let them research you a little bit and be like, I love your product. I drink it or eat it or use it all the time on
Yeah.
stream. So would you be interested in partnering with me or something? Some stronger language than that, I would say. But like, it's really you just have to open the door and ask.
Yeah.
Like he said, like Bake Infamous said, basically you want to look for people who are trustworthy. You don't want to go to like
The
www.fucking You want to
exactly.
find like some
Hackemup.com is crazy.
actual. Oh yeah, I had to take you back to the Bible Man
All the
days,
way
bro.
back, man. All the way back.
I'm gonna look that up. We're gonna get back to this in a second. But which episode was hackemup.com
But
Bible
yeah,
Man?
if you're looking up sponsorships and stuff and the site looks sketchy or you know what I'm saying, you got a lot of like pop-ups and stuff like happening and stuff. It's kind of something you feel out as far as like sponsorships go.
Yeah.
Um it's pretty intuitive, but overall, I feel like you can't really just all you got to do is ask. All you got to do is ask, and then depending on how they respond and how they do business, then you can kind of judge from there. It's not going to be a one size fits all answer. I feel like for this question, but I feel like that's a pretty good place to start. Just be very aware of who you're doing business with. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And again, well, I don't think I mentioned this, but if they don't respond the first time, it's okay to respond or send another one
Mm-hmm.
because they might not have seen it, but don't be spammy and send like 10, 20. At some point, you got to get the message that maybe not everybody wants to partner with you, but that's fine. If you keep putting out, if you keep putting out requests, keep trying to contact people, then
Exactly.
eventually someone's going to be like, hey, I like the cut of your jib. We're going to bring you on, kid.
I like how you cut, kid.
I
What
like
was
your
it? I
gumption.
like your gumption.
Got a
That's I
lot of
was like, what
spirit,
do I
kid.
say here?
I
You
like
got
the way you work.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. And second one, can you make a living off streaming?
Can you make a living off streaming? Absolutely. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
There is so much. I mean, well, okay. Streaming is different than content creation. So
Right.
you have to streaming and content creation. I feel like are two in the same thing, or both. They go hand in hand, pretty much. I feel like.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're elected over.
And
Yeah,
Coaster
yeah,
Love.
you're right, Coaster. You're right. You're not locked into it for life. You're just kind of, you know, it's probably gonna be like a 6 month, 8 month, you know what I'm saying, or even like a couple weeks. You know, it's not necessarily like you're just locked into this one company forever, and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. It's not nothing every. It's not. that what is it?
It's something that renews. It's
Mm-hmm.
not something necessarily that you're bound to for like the rest of your streaming career.
Yeah.
Like for example, Bear Taffy. I mention him a lot. He's one of my favorite streamers. Bear Taffy. He was promoting a very well known coffee beverage and sales people group, I guess, company. There we go. Yeah, but basically was promoting them. I'm not going to name drop them because obviously I'm not getting paid for that shit yet, unless they wanted to sponsor me at some
I mean,
point. Hey, but in the meantime, he was partnered with them for a good couple of years until I think he dissolved the partnership or the partnership. I'm not sure which, but I don't believe he's partnered with them anymore. I don't think there was anything necessarily bad. I think it's just
mm-hmm.
kind of like, they went their own ways, which is fine.
Yeah.
And as long as I think it's really about building relationships. So sponsorships are about building relationships.
Yeah,
You want to
definitely.
make sure, you promote the company, you're good, good graces with the company and the people who work there and all that good stuff. And if there's a contract involved, read it carefully because could be time locked. Yeah, absolutely, guys.
Yeah.
Don't just sign on the dotted line. You
Don't
got to read
just
the fine print.
don't just be throwing away your life here, man.
Be
Just be
like, yeah, you
signing up
get.
for the what is it? What was that episode of South Park where they just signed away the terms and conditions?
Oh, that was
like, don't be
Apple.
doing
Yeah,
that. Yeah. Yeah.
where they
Don't do
had to
that.
sew the mouths onto the butthole. Yeah,
Yep.
that
Yep.
was
I
South
remember
Park.
that one. Yep.
That was Apple. But yeah, so read the fine print because if they ask for like your fucking left nut in exchange for like 2% of sales per
That's
cup, like that's not
yeah. That's not long term thinking there.
generally speaking, you want to keep your left nut, I would assume.
Well, I mean,
But
but that's 2% of like total sales or every individual
no,
sale.
that's like like if someone clicks on my promo code and they buy $5, that's 2% of $5,
I
which
mean,
is like
that's what is it? I can't think of words today.
it's not good.
It's passive income though. That's passive income.
I'm not for my nut though.
It's a passive income. I mean, hey,
I'm gonna
man,
keep that shit. All
I'm
right,
about
you
my
know
bag.
what, man?
I'm about my
You're
bag.
a bag chaser. I'm a nut keeper. How about that?
Hey man.
All right, so
Let's move on.
but yeah, back to the original question. I'm not sure how we got here, but how can I make a living off streaming? You absolutely can, but it's not. I think we've mentioned this every single podcast we've done so far. It's not going to be immediate because obviously you need to build up an audience. You need to gain sponsorships. You need to partnership sort of, but I feel like partnership isn't as big a deal on Twitch as it used to be. I don't know. I feel like they've gotten rid of a lot of the incentives. They made it a lot less.
They made it less sparkly. I feel like a lot of the things that a partner can do, a affiliate can do as well. Like it's not special. I feel like anymore.
No, and you don't have to be a partner at least from what I know. You don't have to be a partner to get sponsorships or like donations. It's all about building an audience and getting sponsorships and setting up
audience, you can monetize that audience, and that's when the sponsors are going to come find you. They're going to offer you the G Fuel. They're going to offer you the jerky and all these sponsorships and stuff like that. And that's how it happens. You got to build. It's not just streaming, like we said. Like we keep saying this. This is our thing. It's not just about streaming. You have to turn around and make the streams into content that people can find and then find you. That's how you can make a living.
Like Serious as hell. Like we talked to Serious as hell. Yeah. Shout out Serious as hell, by the way. That's Serious. You guys know Serious. How to spell Serious? ASL. One word. Basically, we talked to her. We interviewed her on, I think it was last Thursday.
Yeah,
last Friday. Yeah, last Thursday. And what she does is she actually takes her content and edits the shit out of it. Like I'm talking like spends 8 hours editing a video, puts it up on YouTube, puts clips of that edited video on TikTok, puts clips of her Twitch on Twitter. And she's seeing a lot of traction. Like I went to her TikTok page and golly, her shit is blowing up. So good for you, ASL.
Good shit.
Let that be. Just you got to put in effort because
exactly.
It's not at the end of the day, if you're getting into stream for money, don't stream. That's literally if you're getting into it for the money because you're trying to be like Ninja, I wouldn't recommend you stream.
Or if you
because
think it's gonna happen like overnight. Like having a role model is cool, I feel like.
yeah,
But
absolutely.
like if you're getting into it because you think it looks easy and it looks like a quick like just way to make money, that's it. You're in the wrong field, but that's
Yeah,
not the
dude.
way to
No,
go.
you should probably sell drugs or something. That's
That is a fast way to make money.
also a fast way to prison.
Slash
So
J.
maybe don't do that. We don't condone that. Don't do that. That was a joke. Anyways, the next thing we're
Anyways.
talking about, let's see. How do I find sponsorships? Plug. So, like we said, you can actually talk. Yeah, you can actually reach out to people.
Yeah.
You know, through what do you call their
Stream
websites or
elements, yeah,
stuff,
or their
Stream
websites,
Elements. But you would have to hunt around for those, and you gotta send out a bunch of. But
That's part of the
with this
work,
new
man. That's part of the
website
work.
that we're working on, what's it called again, David?
Oh, StreamerCollabs.com.
Yeah, StreamerCollabs.com. That's how do you spell that?
StreamerCollabs.com. I'm just saying. Come on
All
now.
right. So, I mean, obviously, we are the big streamy weenie boys,
The
but at the
big
same
streamy
time,
weenies.
the name isn't just catchy. We're here to tell you a little bit about how to stream and how to collab with other streamers. So,
Just a bit. But yeah. So we're gonna be offering sponsorships and affiliate programs later on. Well, that's just a little preview. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah. What else? What else we got?
well, yeah, I was just gonna go in and be like,
Yeah.
yeah, as soon as the site goes live, or maybe a little after, we should be offering partnerships, sponsorships, and well, at least giving you the resources to reach out to people for these things.
Yeah.
And along with that, giving you an affiliate code so that every person you refer back to Streamer Collabs, you get a cut of whatever they pay for Streamer Collabs.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So it's gonna be pretty nice. It's gonna be pretty nice. And looks like that was it for all the written questions. So let's think. Let's just actually think for a second. Now I'm doing the podcast voice. Let's think for a second. No, but basically,
let's take a minute. Let's take a breath.
let's do the
Chad.
YouTuber voice. Did you know that in 19
So I took 10,000 fuck. I don't even know. Took 10,000 mannequins and asked them a question. I don't know.
Joe Mama. I
Joe
don't know,
Mama.
bro. But basically,
it's gonna be the episode they got away.
let's talk about like our own experiences streaming, just like in general. Like, because you started in like 2016, 2017, didn't you?
I did start in 2017. Yeah. Started in late 2017. And like I said, I thought it was just streaming. I switched over from making YouTube videos to Twitch because I thought it was gonna be easier, just to stream and then I thought it was gonna be a quick way to make money. I did, and I was repeatedly hit in the face with the fact that this is not a fast way to make money. But I'm stubborn, so it took me a couple tries, but now we're making content on Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. You know what I'm saying? We're making content. It only took me a couple years, man. It only took me like 5 years to actually really catch my stride and stuff like that. So what about you? How's
So I started streaming. I started streaming in like March 2021 because I was terribly depressed and needed a hobby.
Fair enough.
And then I was just like, playing. I remember I was playing Minecraft and I was like, man, this is fun. So I started playing. I think one of the first games I started streaming was Minecraft, actually. So I was like, this is great. I played with a bunch of my friends. I played with you, and I would do it every day around the same time at 5:00 p.m. Eastern Standard. And I was like, damn, this is kind of fun. I like this shit.
Yeah.
So, as I played a little bit more Minecraft, started the server, went with that for a little while. And then I moved on to games that I played a little bit more, just like in my free time. So Subnautica, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, Dark Souls, The Forest, Valheim, just stuff that I enjoy playing. Because like we've touched on before, again, and obviously, you guys are like, oh, you're going to be talking about the same stuff. It's important. You got to play what you like.
Exactly,
you got to play what you like. Because if you're playing shit that's like, shit, then you're not going to be the best you can be on camera.
So if you're playing what you think is going to make you blow up, like the game is not going to be the thing that blows you up. Your personality is going to be the thing that blows you up. And that is what makes you special. Okay. That's why God loves you. Okay.
And your cute, dazzling smile.
Yes, as we can see, the cute dazzling smile is working right now. I mean, chat, how you guys feeling about the big Buzz Light skin, man? Pretty big
Oh,
buzzy wuzzy man.
particular
Exactly.
perp.
Oh shit.
Oh man,
Yeah, shout out.
particular perp. Yo, David, can you give me mod real quick so I can boot him?
We'll take
It's
care.
funny
We'll
we're
take care
talking.
of him later. We'll take care of him later.
It's funny because we're talking about like promotions and stuff, and he comes in doing exactly what we said not to do last
Exactly.
stream. Chat, please don't buy viewers, please don't buy followers or all that good stuff. But yeah, for me, streaming was done less so for the money, less so for like the fame, or not fame, but I didn't do it because I wanted to get big. I did it because it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
And with the more games I played, like the most success I've seen on Twitch were from three games. That's Project Zomboid, Crusader Kings 3, and Valheim. Those three games have brought in like the most viewers. So for me personally, it's just like, okay, so I can play this shit and people who like this game are gonna come in and watch it and we can all talk about it. So
Yeah,
for me, it was more about building a community and kind of just like meeting new people, making friends and shit.
Yeah.
But you were actually a major help in getting me to affiliate. So thank you for that, man.
Of course, man.
Because yeah, I was like, oh man, I'm nearly there. And I think you rated me once and I got like 50 followers and then immediately got affiliate. I was like, hooray. So, it was I'm not gonna lie and say it was as much of a slog to get to affiliate for me because I had someone on the in who, already pulled in a pretty decent amount of viewers and, had already built up an audience. So basically, chat, the point is it's different for everybody. If you have connections, like, like I do, shout out my big Yo Infamous. If you have connections, use them,
Exactly, man.
Make friends, influence people, pose cutely, all that good stuff. But yeah, man.
Hold on, let me see what we got going on. Hold on.
Imagine a collab helped you. Indeed, Coaster. A collab did indeed help me.
Collab helped you. Hold on.
Yeah. All right. Here's another one. Mental resiliency. How to keep your spirits up when you have a low view count. Here we go. I got a couple.
That's a good one.
Pulled a couple more. Yeah.
That is a good one. I was trying to find a couple too, real quick.
Turn that shit off.
Just viewer turn counts off. Do
not stream with viewer counts, bro.
Especially if you're just starting out, like just stream and find your own voice. Figure out what just talk. Say whatever comes to your mind, and then eventually it'll get funnier and you'll get more comfortable and everything will be cool. You know what I'm saying? You'll start attracting people that get your sense of humor and stuff like that, and it'll be a more fun experience. As opposed to if you're sitting there watching the view count go from 1 to 0 to 1 to 2, you know what I'm saying? We've all been there. It's just brutal if you're just sitting there like forcing yourself, and then it'll get in your head. And it's not that you're making bad content; it's that Twitch isn't made to help you, new streamers, smaller streamers. Twitch is not made, nor shows any interest in helping its smaller streamer base, and that is tough.
They're there tough,
but that is what we are here for.
Exactly,
we are here
guys.
to help you guys.
Yeah, come into our warm, loving embrace.
But obviously the view count at the end of the stream, be more focused on promotion and letting people know you stream versus looking at the view count without doing the work.
Exactly.
Come on, Coaster. We need to get Coaster on this podcast, man. Real quick. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Something else we could talk about are trends in the world of streaming. And a big trend right now is actually Sons of the Forest. So every now and then, chat, new games are dropping all the time. So if you think you're going to get big off of like a new game that just dropped, like you dropped $300 on the golden edition of Shadow of War because you realize, man, this is going to be the game that makes me big. Please don't do that.
Please don't do that.
Because as soon as that game drops, everybody and every big streamer, not just the big streamers, but literally everybody is going to be streaming that game. And if you're streaming and your competition is fucking Moist Critical, you're not going to see it exactly because 9 times out of 10, he's going to be the big vacuum that everybody goes to, because Twitch is going to recommend him and all that good stuff. So for trends, I'm not saying don't play new games. I'm just saying don't jump on I wouldn't recommend jumping on new games immediately in the hopes that that's what makes you big. You can usually I like to wait a little while
Yeah, I
you
was
know,
gonna
like a
say the
month
same
or
thing.
two.
Yeah,
Yeah, just
especially
I
for
kind of
like
like to.
Hogwarts is hot right now. So if you wanted to play Hogwarts on stream, like go ahead and wait. I would say now would probably be the best time if you were gonna play Hogwarts or something that just came out. I can't think of any other games that like just came out.
Hogwarts, Sons of the
Sons of the
Forest.
Forest,
Sons of
like
the
you said,
Forest is
yeah.
the big one, yeah.
I think those are the two big ones right now. Just like the
Hmm.
quarry. If you wanted to stream the quarry now, would be way better than when it first came out. Because
Exactly.
everybody, like every big streamer, I couldn't get away from that game. Honestly, it
Nope.
was everybody was playing that game. Everybody was taking a break from like Apex, Valorant, and just to play the quarry. Because I think it was like a multiplayer horror game, right? I
Mm,
believe
I
so.
I think the quarry was more like um Until Dawn. I'm pretty sure it was like Until
Yeah,
Dawn, from
that
what I
was a really
understand,
good
at least
game
from the
too.
same. Yeah, but if you played Until Dawn now, um, I'm not gonna say don't because it's such a small game. There's definitely a
Hmm.
niche audience for that. And I think that's the thing. Understand your niches.
Yeah.
If you like survival games, look through your library and compare the survival games you have to what's on Twitch. Look at the viewer counts, be like, okay, this game has one viewer. I'm probably not going to pick up a bunch of people on that.
Yeah.
Versus playing, let's say, Subnautica, which has a constant 1,000 people, 500 people,
Hmm.
up to like 3,000 people. Just like a decent amount of people, but not like a crazy high amount like Fortnite.
Like that,
So
like Fortnite or Valorant,
it's
where it's like
about
a
understanding
constant
your
70K.
niches. Yeah, exactly. You just got to find your niche.
Hmm.
And that's really what you got to do. You got to compare the games you have to Twitch, because you can do that by searching at the collections. Just go to Twitch. What is it? Let me just go pull up Twitch right now. If I go to Twitch, I can find categories. Yeah,
Yeah.
categories.
Yeah, just find a niche game
Yeah.
that you enjoy, that your
Mm-hmm.
friends enjoy, and that you can just that you can be yourself on. If you feel
Mm-hmm.
like you have to like force like this character on Valorant, if you enjoy that and that's you know what I'm saying, that's what you want to do, cool. But if you feel like it's just super draining to do that and play like did I say Valorant? Let's just say
You said
Valorant.
Valorant, yeah.
Yeah, let's just say Valorant and it's just not healthy. It's not long term. Like you might, and then it's not even guaranteed that you will blow up playing Valorant. Like that's just it's just too tough, man.
Like
It's
Dwarf
just you.
Fortress was hot for a while.
Hmm.
Did you see Dwarf Fortress?
I didn't see a lot of it. I heard of it though.
Yeah, it was for a while. Well, I mean, it's more like my type of game, but like also not, because it's super fucking like scary.
Yeah.
It looks it's very complicated, and it was pretty hot because they dropped a remake
Hmm.
a couple of months ago, like 4 months ago, and I think it had like max 25-30,000 viewers like for
Hmm.
the first couple of weeks it was out. Now we're looking at 217. So if you're a Dwarf Fortress player enthusiast, you want to jump on
I was about to
now.
say now is probably
Like,
the best time.
and
As
again,
go ahead.
don't expect to get huge immediately, but just
Hmm.
play games that you enjoy that have a decent little audience and go from there.
Exactly. It's honestly it's easier to fight for 300 viewers than it
Yep,
is to fight for 70K. And
exactly.
that's what it all boils down to, honestly, is can I make how many people are is it 700 people watching this game and then 600 people are watching this one streamer and then that's another 100 people, which would be easier to, also fight for, but if it just depends on who's live on which game at what time. And then
Exactly.
even if you do stream around the time of the 600 viewer guy,
Mhm.
then people, if he ends stream, then people will still want to watch that game and they'll scroll
Exactly.
through and find you, and it'll be like
Exactly.
maybe 20 streamers. You know what I'm saying? It's way easier than the 10,000 streamers trying to stream Valorant. You know what I'm
And
saying?
you know what's crazy? A lot of the times, and this is how I got like my biggest raid. A lot of the times, if you're playing one of those niche games and the
Hmm.
guy who has 600 viewers is going offline, he might, I'm not saying this is always going to happen, but he might choose to raid somebody. Beaten Buzzers. Shout out my boy Beaten Buzzers. I'm
Shout out beating
actually
buzzers.
I'm a shout him out. BeatinBuzzers. Beaten Buzzers.
Okay,
He
okay, okay.
plays Project Zomboid. He saw me playing Project Zomboid with like 3 or 4 viewers, and he came in and dropped like an 80-man host on me.
Damn. Shout
And
out
he was
him.
like, "Yo, I like your attitude. I like the way you play. You're good at the game. You're entertaining. You seem cool. here, like, let me
Yeah.
do this for you. And then he followed, and I pop into his chat. He's a decent guy. He's a really nice guy.
Yeah.
He's a
Nice.
really cool
Nice.
guy. And it's just, that was my niche. That is my niche. Just
Mm-hmm.
like smaller survival games where it's like, there are other streamers who are pulling in, more viewers than me.
Mm-hmm.
And they see me because they don't have to scroll too far down. They have to,
Yeah.
more often than not in those niches, in those communities, people are willing to help each other out.
Yeah.
Not like fucking Fortnite where it's like,
It's like, yeah,
okay, we'll
Ninja's
see.
not rating anybody when he gets
No,
off. You know what I'm saying?
no.
Unless
Well, he's gonna raid me.
well, obviously, because
Yeah.
he's your boy.
Yeah, of course.
It's your boy Ninja.
Tyler, I could get Tyler on the phone right now.
Exactly. Yeah. Look, you want me to hit up Ty right now? You know what I'm saying?
No, he's sleeping. He's sleeping.
He's sleeping. He's sleep. This is when he's sleeping.
Exactly. Honk shoe.
Okay, buddy.
But yeah, basically it's about back to niches, bro, because those smaller communities are a lot nicer, and they're usually a lot nicer and more willing to help each other grow. Like I said, bro, I never would have met Beaten Buzzers. I probably would have. I probably would have popped into his stream, but I met him. He was like really nice. He dropped that raid on me. I'm in his chat. I've subscribed to him a couple of times. He subscribed to me. It's just nice being able to meet people who like the same shit that I do. And it's like, okay, cool. And StreamerCollabs.com offers that as well. When we go live, you should be able to sign up for a free membership and, give us a check out, look at what we're doing. And,
just give us a look
see
over.
if you want to. Yeah. Holy shit, people are still streaming Arkham City? Let's talk for a second about Arkham City, chat. 78 viewers. I'm going to keep it a buck. Batman Arkham City is the best Batman game to ever drop.
Arkham City. Yeah,
Arkham City is the greatest, probably one of the best open world games of all time.
That was good.
I'm gonna argue
I don't know if
that
I
it's one of the best open world games.
That was a really big one too.
It?
Yeah, that was a really big one, wasn't it? Pause.
Wait. The one from 2011.
Yeah, the one with the white cover, right? The one directly after Asylum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You haven't beat it?
I'm not sure. I probably got hella close to the end, but what I got stuck on was side missions. Okay, I kept doing the side missions.
No way.
That's my bad.
That's crazy. I'm only saying that because that was like one of the first games, because I got it when I was 11. I remember because I really liked the first one. I got it when I was 11, and my parents actually got it for me for Christmas. Our parents, actually, because chat, we're brothers. Yeah, we're brothers. We're brothers, and we love a luau. To quote, that's going to be like one person who gets that reference. They're going to listen and be like, oh, I get it. It's a Backyardigans reference.
Hold on. Somebody just asked, how important do you think it is to have giveaways for your live viewers? That's a really good question, actually, because I see a lot of people doing giveaways in hopes to blow up. I feel like if you give away something, and if you want to give it back to your community, if you want to give back to your community, that's a great way to do it. But if you're doing it for growth and stuff like that, I've done it before. You're not going to get a lot of viewers that stick around, honestly. And that's just how it is. You might find a couple people that do like really mess with your vibe, and they really like enjoy just enjoy being in your chat, and that's cool. But a lot of people will just type in giveaway, and they'll just come in and try and snag a one-off, something one-off, and that is tough. What do you think, Buzz?
You can call me Charles. That's fine. But yeah, basically, I would say it's good, but not reliable for growth. So it's definitely one of the ways you can grow on Twitch, but I'm not going to go ahead and say it's like the best way. I don't think there is a best way besides StreamerCollabs.com. But as essentially, it could help. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, don't do it because it's not going to get you any growth. I'm saying it's not going to, it probably 99 times out of 100 is not going to get you a lot of growth.
It's the Mr. Beast model. I feel like because, I don't know. Wait, what were you saying? What were you saying? My bad. I got you.
I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro.
But no, the Mr. Beast model, I feel like Mr. Beast does things so massively. Like he'll give away like 10K in a video, and then that video will get promoted, and it'll hit trending, and it'll go viral.
Exactly.
The types of giveaways, if you give away 10K to your viewers or something like that for a video, then it might do well. I'm not saying do it, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it basically. But I don't think that's what you were talking about. I
Bro, if you
think
got 10K to give away, bro, give it to me. Damn.
give it away.
Give it to
But
Buzz, bro. I will slide you my Cash App.
But I feel like when I hear the word giveaway, I don't think Mr. Beast. I'm thinking like Xbox gift cards and stuff like that. So if that's what you're talking about, then people will come in and they will try and just snag your giveaway and take it away from people who have been in your chat and who really do deserve it, you know. And that's kind of how that goes sometimes. What was your experience with giveaways? What is your giveaway and how did it work? Did they stay around and come back? Yeah, that's what I was just saying. In my experience, I remember one time when I hit 100 followers, I was giving away, I gave away like probably $200 in Xbox gift cards. Yeah, in Xbox gift cards. Yeah, and it didn't propel me into any real like success. Honestly, if you want to do giveaways, don't do giveaways for growth. Do giveaways because you want to give back to your community and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? For if you feel like, you know, these people have been around for a while, I want to give back like, you know, iTunes gift card or, you know, just something, you know, that cool, you know. But if you're thinking about doing like a $10,000 like giveaway, like, I mean, that's grown man money, bro. That's grown up money for me. I don't know. I'm not gonna tell you what to do with 10K, but
you could
yeah,
give it to me.
That is the Mr. Beast model. That could be the Mr. Beast model.
I am begging at this point, bro. If you got 10K just lying around, you're thinking, oh man, what am I gonna spend it on? Spend it on Buzz Lightskin. You can if you exclaim donate, if you go down to my bio, you can press the donate button and like slide my PayPal, bro. Oh, you could feed me. Do you know how much 10K could feed me, bro? I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, if someone's like, no, dude, I'm telling you, because once with this podcast goes out, there's gonna be one dude who's like, yeah, I could give him 10K, and
there's gonna be one guy. Hey man, if you got 10K,
bro, Mr. Beast is like, hey Buzz, here's 10K. I'm like, let me
hang on to
what's
that
up, bro?
Real quick. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
let me bro. I'm gonna give you a friendly little hug, maybe a little kiss on the forehead.
Have you done any giveaways yet, Buzz? Or
no? Wait, yes, actually, yes? Yeah. So, well, it wasn't technically a giveaway. It was like drops. You're familiar with drops, right? When basically a game offers a promotion, an in-game promotion, like in-game items or something.
Yeah.
To Twitch viewers in exchange for their viewership. So, for example, when I streamed Dying Light 2 for the first time, I played it and I enabled drops in my stream.
Okay.
And basically, I said exclaim drops, and they got all the information like, hey, if you watch for 2 hours, you get this weapon. If you watch for 3 hours, you get a skin for your character. If you watch for 5 hours, you get a cool gun. So I was like, okay, you know, that incentivizes people to at least lurk. So it's
which helps boost you and, you know, puts you into the algorithm and stuff
exactly.
like that.
So
if you haven't enabled drops, go ahead and enable drops. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, if you haven't enabled drops, check and see if any games you're playing have drops in it available, because that's a great way to you know, just if not meet new people, at least boost your numbers up like organically.
Yeah.
Because exclaim drops in your title is going to catch a lot of people's attention. Like, one of the first things in your title should be exclaim drops if you have drops. If you don't have drops enabled and you have that, you're just false advertising, and that's not cool. Don't do that.
Not cool.
Yeah, liars get their pants on fires. So
lying is pretty cringe in my opinion.
Yeah, if I see a liar, I'm gonna spit on him.
Damn, pistol. Well,
yeah, I don't care. But
yeah, I think we covered. I think we did it. Did we do it?
Cool. Well,
cool.
This was the last stream ever of all time.
It's the last stream of the week on the
last stream of the week. We'll see you guys next week.
We'll see you guys next week. Yes, sir.
Shout out twitch.tv/YoInfamous. I think that's what I'm going to change my name to.
What? All right. Well, it has been your boy YoInfamous and the big Buzz. Oh shit.
Okay, it has been your boy, also the big YoInfamous.
Hold on, we got one more question. If you stream Call of Duty, how do you balance concentrating on team objectives versus keeping your viewers entertained and answering their questions? Okay. Follow-up question. What game do you find works well as a just chatting combined with audience participation? Damn.
So I feel like you can answer the first part and I can answer the second part
Okay.
because I don't play Call of Duty and I play a lot of games that are more just chatting based.
Okay. Okay. I'd say if you're worried about focusing on team objectives, I'd say play maybe team deathmatch or something like domination, something where you don't have to like something where you don't have to focus so hard on like hard point or capture the flag or something like that. I'd say that would be and just keep talking. Just say whatever is coming to mind. Continue to just give your audience that stream of consciousness that
Yep.
is you and that is your personality. That is what's going to keep people entertained, and that is what's going to keep people coming in. And you know what I'm saying? They're going to be like, "Oh, that was funny." You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Or that was relatable. That shit happens to me all the time. Why am I always getting stunned in Call of Duty? The flashes
Hmm.
are so long. Just go ahead and just as long as you just keep talking and stuff, that will entertain people.
Exactly. And for games that work well as just chatting combined with audience participation, for me personally, as of recently, it's been Valheim. Valheim is such a good game. If you're unfamiliar, it's a Viking crafting survival open world RPG. That's a lot, but basically, you're dropped into a world. You build stuff, you build bases, you fight bosses, you hunt, but it's very peaceful. Like
Mm-hmm.
one of the things I notice with a lot of survival games these days, they're very hardcore, stressful. Valheim is really like a nice breath of fresh air. It's
Yeah.
very relaxing. So
Yeah.
if you want to play something, relaxing, like Stardew Valley is a great example. Stardew Valley is a really good game when it comes to audience participation and talking because you're not worried about objectives, you're not worried about getting the most kills, you're not worried about
Mm-hmm.
stacking the most points. You're growing vegetables, bro, and
It's not
you're
that deep.
talking to neighbors and you're giving what's his name? Clint. I hate Clint. You're giving Clint coal and shit, pissing
No,
him
shout
off.
out my boy Clint.
Clint, fuck Clint, bro. I don't like Clint.
Damn.
Clint is a weirdo. But anyways, yeah, it's games like that. So games in the same vein as Valheim, Stardew Valley, Project Zomboid.
Or even like Apex or like Battle Royale games where you're not fighting like constantly. Like Call of Duty, I feel like is pretty fast paced.
Mm-hmm.
So like I feel like if you do play like uh maybe Warzone would be a pretty good one because there's a lot of downtime in between fights and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you want to play, but that's also a very um what is it? A very what's the word I'm looking for? Congested. It's not. It's a very popular game. Basically, a lot of people are streaming it.
Yeah.
So I feel like if you're being very intent on making content um and just clipping stuff and making content and producing it on other platforms, that's also going to help out. Just making sure you're able to also communicate, like you said, communicating with your audience and staying and engaging and entertaining and stuff like that. It's very important. Yes. Oh, or not. But
No,
yeah.
I was agreeing with you, bro.
Oh, it didn't sound like it though.
Oh well.
Okay. 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 But that is gonna be it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for showing up, coming through. Yo,
And thank you for
GZ, shout out
questions.
GZ, shout out Coaster. Appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all. See y'all next week. It is being your boy, the big Yo Infamous, and
Twitch.tv forward
oh
slash
my
yo
god, it's
infamous.
the Big Buzz Light Skin, also known as the Big Buzzy Wuzzy. And it has been your boys, and well, we are out.
Yeah, man. See you guys.
Peace.
See ya.